12 or 13? I don't remember. Kind of hard to keep track of the days when you don't really have the sun shining. Still doing the same old thing I have been the past few days, pencil pusher more like it. Met another scientist, Nancy, in the cafeteria the other day. She works on the level below me in the bioengineering room. I was able to twist her arm on what kind of work she was doing down there. She did say she needed a little help on a project that needs some nuclear radiation assistance. Finally getting my hands dirty. Update soon on how that goes.
Well, it looks like she got that security clearance to go to the lower levels like she wanted. I'm curious what she was able to find out about the work done in the lower levels.
Maybe it's just none of her business. Maybe we can pump out all the water in the upper levels if we can activate the pressure pumps.
Looks like it may take the two of us in sequence to get them started.
We're gonna have another way around.
Day 32. Nancy gave me a calendar clock that helps me keep track of the days, finally. We've made a lot of progress on the project. It's classified, but it has to deal with something called UCO. That's all she could tell me, but apparently it's a big deal. Nancy gave me some vials to test in my lab. The next few days I'll be implementing rigorous amounts of nuclear radiation to them to see how they react. I have a theory. If I apply the radiation in spurts, it may allow the atomic structure of the liquid to react somehow. I'll post what I find in a few days.
Man, this place gives me the creeps. None of this has perked your curiosity even a little?
I will say there is surely something highly secretive and off the books going on here, but regardless, let's keep moving forward. Pretty sure we're gonna use the saw for this. Wow. It looks like there are much higher grade suits to handle the pressure down here and supply us more oxygen as well. These are definitely military grade. I've never even seen pressure suits like this before.
Yeah, these suits are for sure not even accessible to the rest of the military because I've never seen these either. But hey, let's see how they work.
Wow. Much better with the pressure. I can barely even tell.
Definitely better. And hey, I'm glad you can find something to help you handle that pressure.
Something you want to say to me?
Oh, there's plenty I want to say to you. But for the sake of not arguing, I will let it go. For now.
I thought so. You'll never change, Rob. Very obvious to see why our relationship didn't last.
Nice, Maria. That was a low blow. But I see you've changed plenty.
Oh my god! Did you see that?
See what?
There's something else out here. hell is a great white doing at this depth? Just like new. I hate wiring underwater.
Looks like we can use the utility submarine to move around and repair these breaches much faster.
I see that. Also, we take and repurpose the exterior battery packs and maybe wire them to the deeper facility section. I'm sure that would power the rest of the facility.
10-4.
Listen, I'm sorry about what I said back there. That was unprofessional, and I don't want to dig up the past. But there were things about us. Things about how we left things. Never mind, forget it. We have a job to do.
Well, definitely not letting you off that easy. Say what's on your mind.
Just forget it, Rob. Not like it would matter much now anyways. Things have ended for over 2 years now. I've had time to heal and let it go.
So you think I've healed? You think that I haven't wondered how you've been these past few years? I still think about you all the time, Maria. But then I remember, you did choose your career over us staying together, so...
How dare you? You know that's not true. I loved you. And you weren't there for me when I wanted to accept my new position.
You mean the new position that would mean you being away most of the year. You knew I was retiring from the military, and how I wanted to start a family. The shit I've been through. The things I've seen. I'm done with these life-risking missions, putting it all on the line. And for what, in the end?
For what in the end? For serving a greater good than yourself, Rob? I take pride in what I do. I didn't feel you were there to support my goals and my passion.
You were my goals. And you just walked away. And didn't even fight for us.
Wow. 2 years, Rob. 2 years, and you wait now to unload on me? Why didn't you say these things before?
I've tried, Maria. Maybe I wasn't the best with the emotional talk, but I did try. Anyways, what's done is done. Let's keep moving.
Fine, Rob. Fine. Ugh.
piece of cake. Man, this area took a beating. Seems like the lower we go, the more damage we see. Watch yourself. Not sure what to expect at this point.
No kidding. We may need to find another way to get downstairs. Time to put those computer skills to use. Since the fuse panel is shorted, we may need to get creative on how to keep the door open.
Creativity was always your strong suit. Not really my specialty. So, it looks like this section of the facility is connected to all the lowest areas in the deepest trench.
I know what you're thinking, Rob, and we're not doing that. I do agree with you that things are not what they seem here, but let's finish the last section and wrap this up.
No, you're right. This place gives me the creeps, and it definitely doesn't seem safe. It's not worth putting either of our lives at risk.
Wow. Didn't even need to twist your arm to convince you to listen to reasoning. Thank you.
I guess you can say I'm starting to listen a little more.
That's a good thing. This area looks technologically different from the other areas. These supercomputers are protected by AI. I've only heard rumors of systems like this.
The last top secret mission I was involved in, I saw setups similar to these. They were defending some serious covert operations. Not sure why the hell they would need equipment like this down here.
Looks like we'll need access cards to get past the AI in the computer's mainframe. See what you can find.
10-4.
This area requires special access key cards. running low on air here.
I figured it out. Ooh, day 57. I figured it out. The vials. They seem to have withstood the radiation. It took several attempts, countless days of no sleep. I may have had to beg Nancy to give me a few more vials, but she finally did. I found that with low pressure and high amounts of nuclear radiation, it turned this serum that has this oil-based texture more into a syrup, and it radiates a slight glow. I immediately took it to Nancy, and she ran out the door with them. Didn't say a word to me, but to meet her back up in the lab in the morning.
I think she might even be smarter than you, Maria.
Oh my God, Rob. Are you seeing this?
Super Soldier Program? Amphibious genetic and genome therapy splicing? We've officially entered the Twilight Zone.
Rob, this work is... I'm speechless.
Still think that all work is good work? Reasons like this is why I wanted to walk away in the first place. This research and development, it's highly unethical.
I agree with you. Gene editing with land and sea creatures? What the hell? There's no way Jacobs could have known about this, right?
Maria, there is one last section to check out before we're finished. I think we should just abandon this insane fiasco right now and let them know we've completed as much as we could. What's going on here is far more serious than I thought.
What's happening here is wrong, Rob. I know that I said we should mind our own business earlier, but that was before I knew about all this madness. I need to see how far this research goes, but I can't do this without you. I need you on this.
Totally a bad idea. But I'm with you. And I'm not leaving you.
I think we need to work together for this.
I think we need to work together for this.
It looks like there's a utility bench with harpoon guns. After everything we've encountered, maybe it'll be best to arm ourselves?
Couldn't have said it better myself. Are you seeing this? This damage looks pretty significant. Definitely doesn't look like it was made by an earthquake or seafloor shift.
Yes, what could have done that? There's no way that was done from a natural disaster. That